Hello everybody. So let's look at the experiments that can be performed on this magical board called as the Mensurator. First set of experiments are going to find the area and perimeter of different objects. So our first object will be a square. I'm putting a square on this board, and you know these are all magnetic. You don't have to make any different kind of arrangements to paste them. Now just count the number of squares. You know what is perimeter? Perimeter is length of the boundary. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. Now since this is a square, every side will be 4. Alright, so 4 units, 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, our perimeter is 16 units. Similarly, if I want to find the area, again this side is 4 and this side is 4. 4 multiplied by 4, the area is also going to be 16 square units. Let's take a rectangle as our next shape and put it anywhere. So I'm putting it over here. Let's count the number of squares on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this side is 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4. This side is 4 units. Alright, now since it's a rectangle, opposite sides are always equal. So this side will also be 5 and this side will also be 4. Now if I'm talking about the perimeter, it's going to be what? 18. 5 plus 5, 10. 4 plus 4, 8. So 8 plus 10, that is 18. Or you can go by the formula as well, that is 2 into length plus breadth. Again, if I want to find the area, I'll just have to multiply the length with the breadth, that is 5 into 4, 20 square units. Alright, the next experiment is also going to be finding area and perimeter, but let's take a compound shape this time. So I am using rectangular plates of different length. I am putting one 1/8 rectangular plate on this board. Then along with it, I'm putting a 1/5 plate and then a 1/3 plate. So then I have this kind of a compound shape. So let's find the perimeter of this compound shape now. Just count the squares along the length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So the perimeter of this compound shape is going to be 32 units. Similarly, if you want to find its area, you can just individually add the areas of each rectangle together. The next experiment can be comparison of different lengths or heights. So as you can see, there is a prototype of one boy. I'll call it boy because it's in blue. One boy, and since this is red, let's call it a girl, one girl. And the approximate height of this boy is 8 units and the approximate height of this girl is 6 units. So as you can see, the boy is taller than the girl clearly. The next experiment that can be performed on this mensurator is division between two numbers. So let's say I have to perform an operation 20 divided by 3. So I'll use 2 sticks. My stick S1 will cover the 20 blocks vertically, and then my stick S2 will cover the 20 blocks horizontally. Now since I have to divide it by 3, I have a few rectangular plates of 1/3 length. Okay. Now I'm going to keep placing these 1/3 plates starting from 0, and let's see how many plates can we cover. 1 plate, 2 plate, the third plate, 4th plate, 5th plate, and the 6th plate. Now as you can see, only 2 blocks are remaining, so I cannot put a 1/3 plate over here. So we can say 20 divided by 3 is 6 with a remainder of 2. Let's perform the next experiment, and this time let's divide 20 with 4. So again you will need 2 sticks. My stick S1 will cover vertically and the stick S2 will be put horizontally. Okay. Now since I'm dividing it by 4, I will use these plates, that is of 1/4. Now let's see how many plates will I be able to fill. So I've put 1 plate, then I'll put the 2nd plate, the 3rd plate, the 4th plate, and I can put 1 more, that is the 5th plate. So I can put 5 plates completely. That means 20 divided by 4 is 5 as quotient, and no squares are left here. That means we do not get any remainder. The remainder is 0. Now, the next experiment that can be performed is finding multiples of different numbers. So let's find the multiples of 3, or let's understand the table of 3. So I'll just put, and I'll keep putting these 1 by 3 rectangular plates over here, starting from 0. Okay, so this is ending at the number 3. That is the first multiple of 3 is the number 3 itself. 3 ones are 3. Again, the next multiple of 3 is the number 6. 3 twos are 6. Then 3 threes are 9. The third plate is ending at 9. The fourth plate is ending at 12. So 3 fours are 12. The fifth place is ending at 15. And the sixth plate obviously will end at 18. So these are all the multiples of 3. Now let's find factors of numbers. Okay, so let's try finding the factors of 15. Okay, again you will need one stick S1 vertically placed over here, and then you will need a stick 2 that will be horizontally placed over here at the number 15. Now let's try finding the factors of 15. If I put a 1 by 2 plate over here, you can see that if I keep putting the 1 by 2 plates, it will not completely cover the blocks till 15. So that means 2 is not a factor of 15. But let's see what happens if I use a 1 by 3 plate. So let me put one 1 by 3 plate, then the second plate, then the third plate, fourth plate, and the fifth plate. Now you can see if you put the 1 by 3 plate 5 times, it completely covers all the squares till 15. That means 3 is a perfect factor of 15. Similarly, we can try using a 1 by 5 plate, and let's see how many times will we keep that. I think you can guess it. We use the 1 by 3 plate 5 times, so we will use it 3 times. Okay, so the 1 by 5 plate also covers all the blocks when used 3 times. So 5 is also a factor of 15. Alright, so now let's try finding the common factors, the common multiples, the HCF and LCM between two numbers. And let's select any two numbers. Let's say we take 8 and 10. Okay, first we will define 8 by product of two numbers. Okay, so we know 4 into 2 is 8. So I will use 1 by 4 plates 2 times, the rectangular plates. And then of course I will use the 1 by 2 plates 4 times, because 4 into 2 is 8. Okay, so as you can see, 4 into 2 is 8, the number 8. Now let's put 10 over here. Let's define 10. So I will use the 1 by 5 plates 2 times, and obviously I will use the 1 by 2 plates 5 times. And 5 times. Okay, now as you can see, 2 is a common factor between 8 and 10. So 2 is the highest common factor of 8 and 10. Now if I have to find the common multiple, it's very simple. So you take out the common factor 2, and then you multiply it with the two remaining factors, that is 4 and 5. So 2 into 4 is 8, and 8 into 5 is 40. So the LCM, or the least common multiple of 8 and 10 is 40. So along with this Mensurator board, you will get all the tools required to perform all your experiments inside this box. Along with this, you will get a lab manual in which all the experiments will be given, and a video tutorial.